So yesterday we have discussed about densities, specific heat of ethylene glycol. So use the page number 2170, table 2196. Okay, ethylene glycol. You have C2H6O2. So this is a CAS number. Okay, that is not required. So every chemical will have a particular number. So that number is given to you. 62 is a molecular weight. This is a value of C1. This is a value of C2. This is a value of C3. This is the value of C4. This is the value of C5. Okay. When you refer to the table, so please come down. Definitely there should be some information how to use this table. You can see here at the end. It is the end of the table. So end of the table. If you come here, so please here see here water is given. Okay. So water is the last. Okay. And equation 1 heat capacity C1 plus C2T C3T square plus C4T3 cube plus C5 into T to the power of 4 should be used except as otherwise specified. Nothing is specified, directly you take this one. If something is specified at TR or some reduced temperature and pressure, then you have to use this one. So therefore here nothing is specified, so you can see here C1. And please remember T is in always Kelvin whenever you are using Perry handbook. So T is used in terms of Kelvin only. All the values should be calculated in terms of Kelvin only. So 111.4 plus 273, so that will be added here. So that will be C4 and C5 is 0. So therefore you will be getting the value. One minute, I'll write it once again. I think it is what was it? I think it is 2.2841. What you are getting? 2841 you are getting? All of you are getting 2841? 2841.1639. So please respond. See here, joules per kg Kelvin. This is more than okay. Sufficient. So this is a unit I wanted. Everyone is getting the value after the calculation. So please respond. Okay. Are you listening to me? Can you hear
No,
me?
sir.
Huh?
We are getting different answers. I'm getting different answers, sir.
So see here, 1, 7. You are getting what is the calculation value? 6, 1,
997.
5 2, approximately 5 2, 1614. 1614. Anybody is getting this value after the calculation of the value by this equation? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So divide this by molecular weight. Molecular weight is what? 62. If you divide this by 62, you are going to get this. So because this unit is joules per kilomole. So joules per kilomole, if you divide by this one, it is kg per kilomole. Okay, kg per kilomole. So kilomole will be get cancelled. You will get joules per kg Kelvin. Are you getting now? What is the answer? Yes or no? This answer is right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Say yes, no, I'll go to the next toluene. So you search for the toluene. Okay. Where is toluene? So do we have this with you? This is heat capacity in organic and organic liquid. Okay. Toluene. Otherwise, here one more page you can easily search. Okay, it is a page number. I'll show. So it is not there. So please, all of
68
you.
number, sir.
Yeah.
68.
68. Okay.
68 number, sorry.
Yeah. Please. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. Who is it? Who is it?
So Suraj.
Yeah, thank you, Suresh, for helping. Okay, so please all of you do it so that my job will be easier. Toluene. Okay, similarly you can see here the molecular weight, you can write it 92, and then this is C1, write C2, write C3, and C4 and C5 are 0. So this is C4 is 0, C5 is 0. I have highlighted, please all of you write the values. So write down specific heat of toluene, write down specific heat of toluene, and then write the value. I'll write it here only. C1, once again I'll write, highlight. C1 is 1.4014 into 10 to the power of 5. So this is C1, C2, write it. I'll write it once again for your convenience. If you are unable to see on your mobile screen, then you can refer this. Minus 1.5230230 into 10 to the power of 2 plus 2. Okay, and C3 is also given. C3 is 6.9500 into 10 to the power of minus 1. C4 0, C5 is 0, and K is average temperature of a toluene is 45. Okay, so therefore please write K is equal to 45 plus 273. You write it how much. Okay, so use the equation CP C, so it is cold fluid. This equation C1 value C2 T plus C3 T square C3 T square plus C4 T to the power of Q plus C5 T to the power of 4. So this will be get cancelled because those values are 0. So therefore only use this and tell me the value. I don't have this value, you have to tell, but I know nearest value. What is this value? First you tell me this value. One lakh 60,000 nearest. What is CPC value? Tell me this value. How much? You're listening to me or not?
So
Yes,
wait, we
sir.
are calculating.
Yeah, yes, you say no. Yes, sir. We'll tell. Okay, at least one of you answer. I'll wait. Otherwise, sometime I'll think. Okay, you are not audible. So therefore, I'll repeat. Do it fast. All the values are there. So please, all of you use your calculator. So if you read the problem, I'll send it afterwards. It
So
will not help you. Huh? Tell me.
So 1,61,000.
Ah, yes, exactly. 1,61,000.
61,389.
389. Yes.
989. 989, sir.
989. Okay. 989. 1,61,989.93. Okay. Fine. Okay. So you write it. I write approximately. You write your answer. Okay. Don't. Okay. If it is very near to this. Okay. Fine. Okay. So therefore, you have to multiply. Divide this by molecular weight of toluene, 92. How much? 1,700 something. Divide this by 92.
1758.0.
1758.0.
58.0.
Okay. 58.0 joules per kg Kelvin. Okay. You write it approximately. Okay. I am writing approximately. So you use your calculator, whatever the value you are getting. So small variation is permitted. Okay. Sometime you will be fixing your calculator 3 digit, 4 digit. I insist you to, okay, fourth digit. Suppose if it is 3, 6, then it becomes 1. Okay, like this. Okay, fourth digit round off, or fifth digit, okay, round off. You take like this. So it is approximately 1758.0. Okay, see here. Everybody finished? Then I want to discuss something. If you finished, you tell me. Page 323. Okay. So come to, I'll share that one. Share. Okay, can write it here. So I'll be getting, okay. See here. So fill your table. So what you got? CP. So don't, okay, I have written, okay, approximately nearest value. So if you want to write the page number, you write the page number. So this is one more page number. Okay, see here. CP I have written 2170 T2. So can you see this one? Can you see the slide? What you have filled? You have filled this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Okay. So you have filled this one, right? So therefore, we are not getting density over here because it is given in a problem statement itself. And then, so we have filled this CP. Okay, fill in your table what are the value you got. And for your reference, you write the page numbers like this. Take a pencil and write it. So CP of ethylene glycol is page number 2170, table 2196. Okay, you can see here. Can you see this one? I'm highlighting. So this is toluene. This is toluene. And for this is, sorry, ethylene glycol. This is for toluene. Toluene, that page also. So actually, this page I'll show it later. Okay. So this page I'll show it later. So where? Okay, because it is not there in the newer version of a Perry handbook. Okay, what I have shared, it is the new version of Perry. I have downloaded from the internet. Okay, so this page number I'll share to you. Okay, I'll show if it is there with my slides. I'll show. Have you finished this? Then I'll go and search for 326 to 370. So please remember, so this is very, very important. Oh, I'll highlight this one. This one, this page is very important. Please remember, I highlight. So because in this page, you will get very easiest method to find all the properties. Okay, please highlight this. If it is available with me, I'll show. Otherwise, I'll show in the next class. Okay, it is not there in the new version of Peri handbook. Okay, density we have calculated, CPU we have calculated, CPU we have taken from this page, and from the same page we have taken a toluene. And then one more page is available. So that is 2, 326, 2, 370. Okay, I'll search. I think I have. Sorry, it's not there with me. Okay, it is not there. I have. Okay, I pasted earlier, unable to see those. Okay. What we have finished? We have finished CP. We have finished density. Come to viscosity. Viscosity. Okay, mu. Mu is again, okay, these pages are not available. Okay, I'll search in shared Peri handbook. 1 minute. So anybody is having a handbook of the college? What I think Santosh got the handbook. Santosh,
Yes, sir.
hi, but can you open this page number 2326 to 370? I'll allow you to
226.
yeah, you take a photo. Can you share that one? Yesterday I pasted, but I forgot to save. You write that page number first. So write the page number in your book. 2326 to 370. 2326 to
Yes, sir.
370. Yeah. So you search. I'll search in the Peri handbook. Okay. Once again, I'll share the Peri handbook. Okay. But you can see here. So this second chapter ends in this Peri handbook. Last page you can see 326 page number is not there. Okay. See here. This is a page 204, only 204. Viscosity. Physical property enthalpies. You got? It is there.
Sir, that page is not available in the.
It is there. It is there, man. We have taken all the important page number. Page number 2326. 2326. 2-326. It is there. Please check.
Okay, sir.
Oh, very few pages are there. Okay, you can find. Only 2 ನೋಡ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ 2 ನೋಡ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ 326 ಐತ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. So ask them to look at that page number. Yes, you take a photo of both the pages, post in the group. Can you able to see that? ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ನಾ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, I'll share it.
ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಹಾಕುದ್ರಿ?
ಈಗ ಹಾಕಕ್ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋಟೋಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಅದು ಹಂಗ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ರನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಝೂಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಝೂಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಓಕೆ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ನಾ. I'll check if I have 1 minute. Downloads. Okay, so if it is not possible, we'll move to the see here. Please, all of you write these properties. Okay, I'll so please all of you write these properties. So write down all these properties. Okay, can you hear me? Can you see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you write down all the values.
Sir, Perry handbook or slide, sir?
No. I'll okay. You share it. We'll discuss. Otherwise, we'll waste the time. So tomorrow I'll show how you got these values. Okay, fine, no? You write all the values. Viscosity kg per meter second. It is there in page number 2322 to 365. Both the values. So write down viscosity kg per meter second 1.45 into 10 to the power of minus 3, 0.47 into 10 to the power of minus 3, right? And the density is given, you already filled. And 2324 comma 2367. It is page number, table number. Thermal conductivity watt per meter
Sir,
Kelvin.
shared.
Yeah, no, yes, I'll check. Okay, 1 minute. First, you write down. So because again I have to open and then share, it will take time. Okay, 1 minute. So first you write it. So
So
then
you
I
have not
check.
shared the PPT?
I have not shared the PPT. 1 minute.
No.
So now,
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
yeah. Okay, please all of you write these values. Otherwise, we'll waste the time. So therefore, you write all the values. I'll show. Yes, shared. I'll check. Okay. So I'll take this component table in the next class. Okay. Finished. It is mass flow rate 18.527. This is already calculated. It is 66,700 kg per hour divided by 3,600. It is 18.527. Okay. Finished. Finished. Okay. So we'll move to the next step. Okay, I'll discuss this in the next class. I'll show all the tables and we'll verify the values. Okay. So you will use one or two page. Okay. Leave 2 page for the physical property and write heat balance. Please, all of you leave 2 pages. Okay, and go to the next heading. So after collecting the physical property at a average temperature, next one is heat balance. Okay, so write down heat balance Q is given by Q is equal to mCp delta T hot. I want hot is what? Ethylene glycol. Please remember. Can you see? This is hot fluid H. This is cold fluid. Please remember. Okay, don't get confused. By mistake, if you take these values instead of this, then wrong. So Q is equal to mCp delta T. You can look at it. So hot fluid M is 18.527 Cp. Cp of hot fluid is 2850, and temperature it is T1, inlet temperature, and outlet temperature T2. Okay, so therefore if you do it, so you will get 897633.15 joules per second, or it will be watts, which is given by watt. Is it fine? So please, all of you use your calculator and tell me if I have written wrong or some variation in your answer. So please verify your answer. No, you have to collect Perry handbook. You have to collect from the department. Okay. So there are Perry handbook which is already xeroxed and kept only few pages. So you have collected. I think Santosh has taken already. He has a Perry handbook from the department. Okay. So please come and take Perry handbook. Our 7th edition Perry handbook is fine. If we able to download 7th edition, I think some pages are not there in that PDF. Okay, I'll check if any Perry handbook contains all the pages. I'll share today. I'll search and then check. So, are you getting this value? Yes.
Sir,
Tell me,
Yes,
what
sir.
is the value? Tell me,
Yes.
what is the value?
89
1 minute. 89
48
48
48
48
point
point
9124
9124. Is it right?
24.
All are getting same answer.
No, sir.
Yes.
89
894850. Okay, no problem.
76.
Yes, no problem. Okay, so if it is a 48 up to 8948, these 2 digits, okay, fine. So because only it is a tens, so this is lakh and thousands. Okay, 4850, 4851, 4842, 4347, fine. Okay, 2 to 3% error is permissible. Okay, don't okay, write 87 like this. Okay. To refer whether you shared or you will provide. Okay. So Perry handbook you have to get it from department. Okay. Otherwise you can take 7th edition from the library. Okay. Okay. This is a value. Okay. Next, what you do? So Q is equal to mCp delta T hot is equal to mCp delta T cold. So therefore Q is this is negative. So therefore you have to write T2 minus T1. So therefore Q, now I got the Q value. I'll write balance Q is equal to mCp delta T cold. Okay. So do it. So Q is what? 894848.9124 as per your calculation. You write this one. is equal to, you want to calculate mass flow rate of a cold fluid. So therefore, we can look at it. This is not given. So therefore, I am writing M. So you have already calculated Q. I am writing CP of cold is 1751, 1751 into. So therefore, if it is minus, therefore this will be always T2 minus T1. If you want to write T1 minus T2, then it should be negative. Okay, that's it. So this is T2 minus T1. 63 minus 27. So therefore, you will get 14.24 meter per second. So therefore, it is fill this 14.24 kg per second, not meter. Kg per, wrongly written. Okay, kg per second. Are you getting this answer? Nearest? Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me.
Sir, that CP value in ethylene glycol, which we have to substitute? Which we calculated the 2841 that, or which you shared that?
What 2841? No, that's why whatever you have, no, see here. Many people will be having some value, range will be different. Okay, I told no 2% error is permissible. So therefore, whatever the value you have calculated in your book, same value you take it. So I am showing my value, right? Getting na? Some small variation will be there. You will not get the same exact answer in design, because we'll be having some people will multiply 182.83. Some people will divide 183.835. Okay, so digit. So therefore, I am insisting all of you take a third up till third digit, then all the answers will be the same. Okay, getting sometime some people will be 182 point only one digit 9. Okay, so therefore variation will be there in the calculation. So whatever the value I have written, it is based on my calculation. If it is 2850.2, you write your answer. So you substitute 0.2 over here. Okay, and get the answer. Okay, I am saying, see here, if it is 894848, so then even if it is permissible up to 49490 is also okay. Okay, fine. Getting now. So here it is 894700 is also okay. Getting now. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I am showing because I cannot consider, so because everybody is getting a different answer. So therefore I'll write this answer. If you are getting 2851 is fine, 2849 is fine, 2845 is fine, 2% up to 2% error plus or minus is okay. Okay. Then try, all of you try to get a same answer, and then you fix your calculator. When you fix your calculator properly, all of you, then everyone will get a correct answer. Clarified with that, we'll go to the next slide. Okay, so this is first step. What you did, so you Q. So therefore this is very important for the calculation, and M mass flow rate of a cold fluid also you got it. Okay, so next come to the LMTD. LMTD, first you write the inlet and outlet temperature. Okay, so don't write this, so follow what I'll write now. So write down hot fluid T1 here. This is T2. It is going down. And he's saying it is a counter current. Counter current means opposite. So therefore you write down. So this is what is okay, T1, and this is T2. See here, it is counter current, right? I think T1 is 120 and T2 is 103. See here, it is increasing to 103. And here it is 63. It is 63 outlet. And here it is 27. It is entering at 27. Is any confusion? First write it. LMTD you draw this profile. Okay, I'll show the profile again. You write like this. This is the temperature profile. Here, this is moving this way. This is moving this way. Okay, this is T1. You can easily see, you can visualize this T2. This is not correct. So this is a correct profile, right? You got it? So now you calculate the difference. You calc once 20, 63 means I think it is 57. Is it 57? You're right, 57, right? I think if it is 103 minus 76. I think this is 76. Is it right? You write like this. Is it right? This is 57. Please answer, no? You understood the okay profile? First you draw this profile. T1, T2. T1 is 120 and T2 is 103. And then T1, it is going opposite. So write down. So it is a flow is counter current. Flow is counter current. Counter current. So for the counter current flow, please write it. So please refer, it is clearly given in the problem statement. If it is not given, then you have to assume a counter current because counter current flow is more efficient. Okay. And then draw the profile, temperature profile, T1, T2, write the value of T1, T2, and write the difference. It is 57, 103. You can see here. So therefore, what we discussed in the class, LMTD is equal to delta TZ minus delta TS divided by ln of delta TZ divided by delta TS. Is it fine? Is it correct? Right? TG, which one is great? 76 is great. Therefore, I'll write 76 minus 57 divided by ln of 76 by 57. What we have discussed in the class. Can you see this one? Yes or no? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So understood, no? Otherwise, you can write like this also. 120 minus 63 minus 103 minus 127 divided by ln of 120 minus 63 divided by 103 27. So that is also right. So if you calculate, your answer will be 66.045 degrees centigrade. Yes or no? Are you getting this? 66.045 degrees centigrade?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, okay. So this is the LMTD. So what is required? we need to calculate what is the correction factor. So because since the flow is not following a counter current, there is a mixing during the operation. So therefore, we have to add the correction factor. So to find the correction factor, Ft. So next you write it in the LMTD only. Ft is correction factor. We have to calculate correction factor. R and S. Okay. R is what? T1 minus T2 divided by T2 minus T1. S is equal to T2 minus T1 divided by T1 minus T2. Okay. So T1 is what? 120. T2 is what? 103. T2 is what? 63. T1, you can see the temperature profile, what you have written. So T1 is 27. Calculate this value. So this is the value of R. So next, T2 minus T1 divided by capital T1 minus T1 is equal to 63 minus 27 divided by 120 minus 27, and then your answer is 0.3871. Okay. So only calculate R and S now. Are you getting these values, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any query? No, no. If you got, yes, tell me. No. Okay, fine. See here, Ft is we have to use a correction factor. So therefore we have to calculate R and S. So we have to refer the page number 11. Next you write it, refer for Ft, refer page 11.6 Perry handbook. Which edition you have to write? So that also you have to write which edition you are referring, Perry handbook, and figure A. In that figure A we are referring. I'll show that. It is there in your handbook. So please all of you write. Then I'll share that Perry handbook. If you finished, you tell me. So write down, refer page number 11.6 Perry handbook, figure A. Okay, I'll share that one. Share. 11.6. We'll come to the page number 11.6. Come to 11.6 page number. Okay, here. So this is a 11.6. Okay, please all of you look at it. Can you see the shared slide? Perry handbook.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see here. Refer page number 11.6. Okay, see here. This is Ft. Okay, see here. Ft correction factor. It depends upon what? Yes. This is a S value. Okay, can you see this one? This is yes. I'll highlight. This is yes. Okay, and this is F1. I'll take. This is yes. Can you see it? This one? Yes. S is here, and you can see here these are the R values. R values are, you can see the vertical, you can see this. This is R. These are the R values, and this only x-axis is S, and y-axis is corresponding values FT. Okay, you meet R and S and corresponding value, and then you can see here this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, G, H. These are the values, and even no need to remember any calculation. See here, LMTD correction factor for heat exchanger in the chart. See here, R is also given. Getting na? No need to remember. If you have a confusion, open and write it. Yes, how to calculate, that is also given. Yes, if you have a confusion, so don't write, don't okay, use your brain. Okay, and then always refer Perry handbook. All the values will be given, all the procedure will be given. Okay, see here, you have 1, 2 heat exchanger. What is asking in the problem statement? Design 1 and 2 cell and tube heat exchanger, STHE. 1 is cell side, 2 is tube side. Means 1 pass on cell side, more pass on tube side. You can see here 1 cell pass, 2 or more tube passes. Therefore, what you should refer? You should refer A. Any clarification here? Understood? Why I am referring to A? So you can read B, C, not required. Later we'll see.
Sir, can you repeat that?
See here, you have in
Sir, can
your
you repeat?
in the problem statement, he is asking 1 to design 1 to cell and tube heat exchanger. Okay, 1 to means always first number refers to the cell pass, second number refers to the tube pass. So therefore you have 1 cell pass, 2 or more tube passes. So therefore come to A, what is written? 1 cell pass, 2 or more tube passes. So therefore you have 2 and more tube passes. See here, this S refers to the first number, T refers to the second. So therefore 1 cell pass, 2 or more tube pass. Therefore I am referring A. So any confusion here? You cleared?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Okay. So come to the A now. Okay, I'll make it big. Zoom. Okay. Look at only A now. Can you see now? So therefore, what is the okay S value? You tell me what is the S value? One of you tell me S value. S is equal to 0.49 something, right?
0.386.
4938.
0.38.
I am unable to hear. S value is 0.387. Okay, sorry. This is R value, right? R value 0.4722. 0.4. I'll write it for 4722, and S value is 0.3871. 0.3871. First, what you do? 71. Okay. So first, what you do? Here it is S, right? You locate the value of S. S is 0.38. So this is 4. Here, this is 4. This is 3. I think this is 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.4. See here. So this is 3.35. 38 means somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here, right? Getting that? Getting understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see here. You want 0.38, 37 or 38. Okay, 387 means it is almost 3.39. 39 will be somewhere here. Okay, you add one more line to it. Okay, but that line is not there, so I'll add one more line along with it. It's very thin line. Okay, it will be somewhere come like this, right? You understood that? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will be stopped here. It will be stopped here. Okay, it is not extension. 1 minute. If I'll erase, I can. Okay, somewhere. I'll show only this much. Okay, fine. Up to here. Okay. So now 0.47 R. See here, R value. This is what 0.1 R, 0.2 R, 0.3 R, 0.4. 0.47 R will be somewhere here. 0.5 R. 0.47 R is not there. You can see here. This is 0.45, 46, 47 somewhere here. Okay. You can add one more line. See here, it is going like this, and then it will be cutting the point over here. So therefore, your point where it is cutting, it will be cutting somewhere here. Getting understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then I'll take this point value somewhere 0.98. This is the value of FT. That's it. Done. This is a method of referring the FT. So when again I'll share that one. So therefore, true LMTD will be true LMTD is FT into LMTD. You have LMTD 66.045 multiplied by 0.98. So therefore, you have to use the true LMTD for the further calculation. So don't use a LMTD. So therefore, true LMTD is equal to FT into LMTD. FT you got 0.98. LMTD you calculated is 66.045. Then your true value of LMTD you have to use for the calculation is 64.72. Okay, so this is all about today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, no problem. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll end the meeting. Thank you for attending today's class. If you have any doubt, always you can message me and call me and clarify your doubt. Okay, not a problem. Okay. So thanks for attending today's class. Thank you.